Hi, I'm Angela Martin and welcome to number 279 Myola Road in Kuranda. I love, and I mean I love this property. It has, well, as soon as you walk into it, it just has an energy and it has a feel that is wonderful. The house, well, it's like houses used to be built. It is solid brick. And the rooms are big and they're bright and they're airy with lots of natural light. And the location, again, if you've got children, you can just point them in that direction and they can walk to school, or they can walk to the local swimming pool that is literally just over there in that direction. And then there is the land. Oh my goodness. There is almost nowhere in the whole of this region where you can get magical, and I mean magical, two beautiful, fully fenced, flat acres. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to have a look through the house. You're going to seriously fall in love with it. But remember, please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you find out a bit more fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one. Let's go in and have a look. Come on in. Inviting, unbelievably beautifully inviting. So first thing that you actually come into is just a little patio, sunroom, just again filled with natural light. And what I really love about this is polished concrete. So all your cleaning will just disappear, like quick mop once a week if you like. And we have got doors that open up all the way through. This side in the middle, we've got here that opens up. So you can have the indoor and the outdoor all year round, fly screened. Absolutely beautiful. And again, just, fabulous welcoming entrance into your new home. Garden views everywhere. This is just a little bit special. It's just gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we start with the kitchen. This is a big kitchen. It's fresh, it's clean, it's modern. There is plenty, and I mean plenty of space for the whole family to come in here and get cooked, get fed, get prepped. We got an induction cooktop and a really big oven, plenty of cupboard space. And if you've got kids, or you love having your shopping list on the board here, I think that would just be absolutely magic. You write whatever you want, draw little squiggles, just fabulous. The whole house, as I said before, has got natural sunlight. So I don't know if you can see out there, but that is just the most stellar, and I mean the most stellar, beautiful tree in the garden, which we will, of course, have a look at. Lovely cosmopolitan black zinc, and love these. They're like sort of Moroccan feel. Now in here, this fridge, I don't know where the light switch is. I apologize in advance, it will be here. But we have got the really great big butler's pantry. It goes in here, and we've got space in here. I don't know, it's probably a little bit dark. And then this is actually the back. Oh, here we go. Must be an automatic one. And then we've got the back of the fridge there, so that if you didn't want your fridge there, this could all be opened up. But plenty of usable, flexible storage space. Great functionality. Whoops. And then, look, it's the little things. Sparkly romance, and not very expensive, but it just adds to that gorgeous, lovely feel. This room here is brilliant. This is where you will just sit and you will relax. So media room, living room, lounge room, you step down into it, which makes it feel special. It's fully carpeted, so if you are going to be watching movies that are, you know, cranked up a little bit loud, it's going to help with all the absorption of the sound. We're all fully air conditioned, so you can sit in here on the hottest of hottest days and just, I shouldn't do it, but you can just put your feet up. Absolutely, absolutely fabulous. Love all the beautiful little smells that people have in their home. Now, we said about plenty of storage, cupboards galore, great big walk-in pantry here, and this is brilliant. Come under here, and you have, look at all that extra stuff. It's just, you know, space under a bench is often not used. Sensational, absolutely inspired. Close it up again, put everything back where it was, otherwise I might get into trouble. And I did mention about the air conditioning. So air conditioning in the big media room, we've got air conditioning up here, we've got beautiful big modern fans. And then we've got our 3 bedrooms, big rooms and a bathroom. So bright, super bright, super bright. Let's head out this one here. This is the baby's room. And look at your views out to the garden. I don't know if the light shows that, but you know, you could be lying in bed. Again, this is all fly screened. You can see here, we've got fly screens, doors open, or the doors, the windows open and close beautifully. We've got lovely drop down blinds, but that view, wow, that is amazing. Now, we're on Myola Road and you would not know that you were on Myola Road. We've got screening, we've got plants, we've got lily pillies. You really do feel like you're in your own little world. And again, we've got new air conditioning system up in here. And views out to that fabulous, fabulous greenhouse. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Just lovely. Then we've got master, again with air conditioning, lots of garden views. That takes us down to where the second shed is. Yes, we've got 2 sheds, yes. And that gorgeous tree that I'm going to show you about. I'm a little bit fixated with it only because it's just so beautiful. This is a big king bed, as in this is a big bed. It's big, it's solid, it's chunky, and we still have plenty of space either side. And then we've got some cupboards here. Plenty of space to hang up your bits and your bobs. And what I love too is the sliding doors. So we're not losing half a wall because we have to open and close the door. That one's got an open and closing door. This one here's got a slidey door as well. Love that. Absolutely love it. And again, another big, bright, airy room. Air conditioned, fully air conditioned. And those just sensational views. So I'm going to quickly show you the bathroom and then we're going to head outside. I just love this room. Did you notice also that little cupboard in the hallway? We'll have a look before we go through. This is, it's cozy, it's calm, it's simple, it's elegant. It is just beautiful, and the royal blue, and again the lovely natural light in here is fabulous. This is just a great big open shower base. You know, we've got not security, we've got a privacy screens up here, but we don't have to worry about that because there ain't nobody looking in. Remember, we are on 2 acres or 8,100 square meters. Great vanity, as new vanity, clean, tidy, fresh. And of course, you can sit down and have your bubbly bath if you want to. Now, the little cupboard here that I spoke about, you could put, you know, you could put a door on it, you could screen it, you could do whatever you want. But in the wet tropics, having fresh air circulating everywhere is absolutely our best friend. But this coming back through, waking up in the morning, You can open up all your windows, you can open up all your doors, and you are in literally your own bit of paradise. So we could head out that way to the back, but we're going to head out that way. I'm going to show you the big shed there. Then we're going to walk around the garden, show you the shed down the back, and we'll work our way back through here. Absolutely spectacular. Isn't this the most amazing shed? Now, if you come in here, we've got, as everyone does when they're moving, stuff that we're just piling in from the house into the shed. But what I wanted to do was show you just how big it actually is and how fabulously new, and I'm talking brand new shed. All steel framed, beautiful concrete. Has hardly even been walked on, and we've got two big windows either side there for natural light, and of course we've got two roller doors. So the whole construction is about 12 meters by 9 meters, and it has all the provision for power. So we have under the slab, we've got the conduit just ready to have the cables connected, if you like, from the house to this beautiful, fabulous, great big shed. So as I said, it was 12 by 9, concrete, undercover, just absolutely fabulous. We're going to head back round the garden that direction and come back to the house that way. So I did mention about location at the end, or at the beginning, I should say. The school is literally just a hop, step and jump over there. You've got the aquatic centre where, you know, if you've got children or if you don't have children, you can actually just jump over and you can swim pretty much all year round. But the gardens, oh my goodness, the gardens are glorious. Look at this. We've got tree ferns, we've got exotic palms, and we've also got maybe 10 or 12 different kinds of fruit trees. We've got orange, we've got citrus, we've got mandarin, black sapoti, we've got passion fruit dripping from everywhere. It's just beautiful. And remember too, it's all fully fenced. So this, if you are a gardener, is just sensational. If you come around this way, I can actually show you over there. So this is an old greenhouse that has been there for many years. But what does it say? An oldie is a goodie, and it works fabulously. So if you are into plants, great addition to the family. And also at the beginning, you'll see that we had a second entrance. So you can actually bring your ute or your car in here that takes us back down to the other shed. But look at this. Look at this. Spot the gardener. Love the secateurs. Super duper handy. As I said, it's, you know, it's an oldie but a goodie. We've got the passion fruit literally hanging, and this seems to just go forever. It is concreted. You've got your potting tables. You've got your shade cloth. You can always change your shade cloth. Who cares? You know, it's just a little bit of shade cloth. But the construction and the feel that you would get coming in here on the weekend, after work, or if you're not working, any time of day, and you just potter away. Absolutely priceless, absolutely priceless. Oh, got to breathe it all in. This is just beautiful. We've got 8,200 square meters of flat, fenced, usable land. I think I said 8,100 before, but it's actually 8,200 square meters, which is just over 2 acres. And we've got a citrus up and down in here. You can put your veggie beds under there. That is big empty bare land, so you don't have any neighbors, you don't have any neighbors that side, you don't have any neighbors that side, so you really do genuinely feel like you are in your own little world. We'll come around this way again so you can just see how fabulous these trees are. Just absolutely magic. Now, as if your 12 by 9 monster, brand new, sparkly, super expensive shed is not enough, this sort of feeds the soul, I think, this one down here, because it's old, it's rustic, it feels like, oh, just come and do stuff, whether it's woodworking or anything else that you would want to do. But look, space, just, there's that tree. I'm fixated with that tree. Now come in here so that you can see how brilliant this is. I think this is what's commonly known as a man shed. Of course, we've got power down here. So, and again, we're on concrete, and we've got storage like how you used to do the old storage in the old days, where you could just chuck stuff up, you know, on the rafters. But so wood, if you're, like I said before, if you're a woodworker or hobbies, or you tinker with cars. But the space in here is magic. It's sort of special. It's got a real special feel. And of course, you know, you can pop your ride-on mower there if you want to, but there is just no shortage of space. Now, when we look at the back of the house, we've actually got, I forgot to mention, we've actually got a laundry and a separate toilet. So if you're out in the garden and you want to use the loo, then that white door just up over there is where you will aim for. But I want to show you too, the fence line goes all the way up the back. Of course, it goes all the way across, and as I said before, it's fully fenced. So just breathe this in, and I'm going to meet you at that little special tree. We are going to get to that special tree, and we are going to have a quick look at that second loo. But this is, again, I'm so sorry for just saying this, but it's an oldie, it's a goodie, it's robust, it's solid, it's been built with love. It's a fire pit. So you could just imagine just your fire in there on the weekend or in the winter, and you could just be sitting here relaxing, watching the fire, just, you know, you could almost come out camping here. It is so big, and I'm not going to apologize for going on about the fact that you have 2 acres, and as you can see, we are walking the land. It is flat, it is usable, so you can put in whatever you want to put in, but it is just glorious as it is. Look at my tree. Have you ever seen such a beautiful, and there are things called beautiful trees, and this is a beautiful tree. There's another beautiful tree over there which I'm going to show you, but this has just got life. And I mentioned at the beginning about energy. The property just, it sparkles, it feels magical, absolutely magical. Organic. We're going to go from organic to having a look at that second loo. Beautiful, just beautiful. So popped your head in, had a look at the second loo, and then we've got little veggie spot area here. Now, a lot of people have, you know, fencing around the veggie areas, but we don't have to, because remember, we have 2 acres, 8,200 square meters, flat, usable, open, beautiful sunny land that's already fenced. So we can just put a little bits in here. Love this. We've got gingers. Pegs, apparently you can grow pegs here as well. We've got our Hills Hoist, which again is just magic, and it's just a great little spot, fabulous spot. Now, if you do have children, this here might be something that you would love. Another magical tree. You could climb it. I should probably not say that children maybe now are not allowed to climb trees, but when I was young, we would see a tree like that and whew, you'd be up there in a shot. Absolutely brilliant. Hanging swing, and you know, it just says joy. It just says, come play with me, come climb. We've got stairs. A little bit of a spider's web there. Right up here, right up here, right up here. This is it's absolutely magical, absolutely magical. The trees on this property are absolutely amazing. There's another beautiful tree, but we're not going to go and hug and talk and just cuddle every single tree. Probably got tree bark all on me. I just want to show you just how big we've got at this side of the shed. All fenced up and down this side here. This is just open sunny grass, so you know, if you did want to plant more fruit trees, if you did want to have a food forest, if you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. It is just beautiful. Now let's have a look at the back of the shed here. I did mention that this was brand new. We've also got underground power, so the main power comes from the front, just at the driveway, at the entrance when we come in, all the way up underground. We've also got bore water as well. So it's just magic. If you breathe it all in, and we're going to do a quick roundup just back over at the house. I really hope you've enjoyed this wonderful little tour of 279 Myola Road in Kuranda, and those lipstick palms, they are just sensational. I hope you agree that it is magical, it is special, it has an energy, and it's just one of those feel good, happy, open, bright, sunny properties. The house, as I said, built like houses used to be built, solid, big rooms, airy, natural light, and of course you've got your two sheds. Like one shed's enough, that's big, it's massive, 12 meters by 9 meters, and you've got that fabulous other shed down the back, fully fenced, screened, air conditioned. And if you've got children, they can walk to school and they can just walk to, listen to that bird song, the aquatic centre, which is open pretty much all year round. So give me a call, Angela Martin, 0403 788 187, or visit my website, angelamartin.tv. And don't not forget, just press my little subscribe button, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can find out a bit more fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one. So magical.